So is it really safe to cruise out there? Well, let's talk about it right after this. Hey everyone, Bruce here with Ocean to Ocean Travel, and before we get started with the topic for today, I do want to ask you that if you haven't had the opportunity to subscribe to our channel yet, that you would consider subscribing to our channel and hitting that thumbs up button and hitting that notification bell, so every time we upload new content you will be notified. It will really help our channel. Now with that out of the way, there's a lot of questions out there on whether cruising is safe or not. And there's a lot of stuff going on in the media right now. We have the Omicron variant out there, and a lot of people are really wondering, is it really safe to cruise right now? According to the CDC, all the cruise ships are under investigation. And they even put out there and put cruising at the highest level, which is number 4, and you know, all that. So let's get down to the nuts and bolts. Okay, first of all, when you talk about the CDC Color Chart, and you can go onto the CDC's website and look at the cruise ship color charts, most of the cruise ships, if not all the cruise ships that have passengers on them, is in yellow. What does that mean? That means that there's cases on those there have been cases on those cruise ships within the last 7 days, and they are under investigation. Well, let me first specify, what does that mean? All it takes for a cruise ship to go into yellow, which is what most of them are, is one crew member coming down with COVID, or 0.10% of 8% of passengers to come down with and testing positive for the coronavirus. So when you look at the overall dynamic, there's the percentage-wise, there's less percentage-wise of people on passengers and crew members on the cruise ships that are getting testing positive for COVID than any other dynamic in the world. So when you really look at the numbers are very, very low, and they are lower than in any other aspect of our daily lives and people coming down with COVID and testing positive. So let's get that out of the way first. Second of all, we just got off of a cruise ship. We just spent 7 wonderful days on the Carnival Panorama to the Mexican Riviera, and we had an absolute fantastic time. Now, there was 7 passengers that tested positive and 5 crew members. Now, there was 68 crew members that were put into quarantine, but that does not mean that they came down with that they tested positive. It's just they were put in quarantine because they had contact with the ones that did test positive. So let's get that out of the way. Also, because there's some misinformation and misreporting on how many cases were on that ship that we were on. The next thing is, our son did come down with COVID. When we got home, he wasn't feeling well. We tested him. He actually wasn't feeling well on our way home, and we tested him when we got him tested when we got home, and he tested positive for COVID. And so he's isolated, he's feeling fine. It's just as if he had a cold. He is fully vaccinated, so whether he would be the same way if he wasn't vaccinated, that's not even the discussion that this is all about. But he is fully vaccinated, and it's as if he has a cold. But he is in isolation, and everything's good there. Nobody else in our party, there was a total of 5 of us, and nobody else in our party came down with COVID. It was just him. So we're good there. My wife and I have been on 4 cruises in 2021, and we feel absolutely safe. There wasn't one cruise that we did not feel safe. The protocols that were on the cruise ships are stronger than any other protocols anywhere else in the world, whether you're flying or in hotels or in resorts or at amusement parks or going to the grocery store or whatever. The protocols on the cruise ships are stronger than any other protocols anywhere in the world. Now, that does not mean that our cruises were not fun, and we had an absolute outstanding time on our cruises. All of them were great. The protocols did not interfere with us having a great time. So I do want to put that out to you. If you're wondering about going on a cruise, but maybe you are concerned about the protocols, let me tell you what, the protocols do not interfere with you having a good time. We have 2 cruises scheduled for 2022. We have a cruise scheduled in April, and we have a cruise scheduled in November right now. We feel absolutely safe and don't even have a hesitation about going on those cruises. We will be going on those cruises. There's not even a hesitation. Cruising is safe. They do everything from, we do end up wearing masks on the inside. It is what it is right now. It really does not interfere with us having a good time. You don't have to wear a mask when you're drinking and eating, when you're sitting down at the dining tables, all that kind of stuff. Just when you're walking around into some of the venues and stuff like that. Who knows how long that's going to go on? Not really sure, but it is what you do right now. Most everyone on the cruise ships are vaccinated. There's not very many people that are on the cruise ships that are not vaccinated. With Carnival, it's 95%, but on the cruise ship that we were on, I believe it was just the kids that weren't vaccinated on that cruise. But 95%, they leave that 5% for people that, and they have to go through a process to be approved, and it's only for certain reasons, medical and stuff like that. So, and then for kids that are not able to get vaccinated, which now I believe it's under 5. So, but my point is that cruising is safe. The protocols, the cleaning, there's stuff even happening behind the scenes that we don't even know about to make it safe. The cruise lines do not want you to get infected with any type of illness, any type of sickness. It doesn't do them good for that to happen. So they do everything, and they go above and beyond even what they are asked to do to make it safe for everyone, so everyone feels safe, but at the same time everyone has a fantastic time. There's not another industry out there where you not only have to be vaccinated for the most part to get on the cruise ship, but you have to also be tested before you get on the cruise ship. You're wearing a mask, you're doing social distancing. They do everything they can to make it safe, and the cleaning is absolutely outstanding. Every ship we've been on, there wasn't a time to go by that we did not see someone wiping down. As soon as you get off a chair, someone's there wiping it down, sanitizing it, doing the whole work. So it is safe, and you have a good time. So I just wanted to hop on here for a few minutes just to let everyone know that we need to calm down, first of all. And when it comes to cruise ships and cruising, it is by far the safest form of transportation, the safest form of vacationing than any other type of vacationing there is. You're not required to be vaccinated to go to a hotel, to show proof of vaccination, to get tested before you go. You don't have to do that for the airlines. You don't have to do that for the resorts and amusement parks and anything else that you're doing in life. You don't have to do that. But for cruise ships, you do. And cruise ships are the safest way of vacationing travel there is, bar none. If you got any questions, leave them down in the comments. I try to respond to everyone that leaves a comment in our videos. And if you are looking to book that fantastic cruise, my contact information is down below in the description. So feel free to contact me, and we'll help you plan that next wonderful, outstanding, relaxing cruise. Until next time, Happy travels. We'll see you out there.